Okay, proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind you once again that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair.
Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Who is this? Good afternoon, Mr. Gaye.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Councillor.
Right. Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. Mr. Gaye, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
You were asked to bring some documents.
That's correct.
Do you have them?
Yes, I do.
Please lead us through the documents you have in your possession.
I was asked to bring my letter of employment.
Please come again.
I was asked to bring my letter of employment,
Yes.
our foot-on agreement,
Yes.
the foot-on invoice,
Yes.
Quantum Net Espace Motors documents,
Yes.
and Quantum Net Ajib correspondence. Those are those.
Quantum Net Ajib correspondence.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's correct.
Yes.
Yeah, that was all. That was all you asked me the last time I was here, plus the valid file, which I had earlier on submitted, but I do have a copy here again for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. We'll ask the deputy registrar to collect the documents from you. This particular folder contains 5 documents that were requested from you.
Yes, from the last
The
time
first-
we met. Yeah.
is the letter of appointment, correct?
That's correct, yes.
Second is the Futon agreement.
That's correct.
The third is Quantum Net Espace Motors documents.
That's correct.
The fourth is Futon invoice. The fifth is Ajib, Quantum Ajib correspondence and KMC invoice.
The final invoice, yeah.
Yes, final invoice.
That's correct.
And then the second one is the ballot project.
That is correct.
Just that? Nothing else? It only contains documents in relation to the ballot project.
Related to that, yeah. Yeah.
We apply to tender 2 documents. The first is the file containing the KMC ballot project, signed by Jim Gaye, the witness, Sales and Marketing Manager, Espace Motors. The second is a file containing several documents requested from the witness as itemized on the table of contents, prepared by Jim Gaye, the witness, Sales and Marketing Manager for Espace Motors Quantum Net Limited. The number 1 on the list is the letter of employment. Number 2, the Futon agreement. Is it with Espace Motors or
Yes, with Quantum Net.
with Quantum Net?
That is correct.
The third is Quantum Net Espace Motors documents. The fourth is the Futon invoice in relation to the purchase of these trucks.
The trucks, yes.
And the fifth is the Quantum Net Ajib correspondence and KMC final invoice. To be admitted into evidence and signed and marked accordingly, Honorable Chairperson.
The documents presented by Mr. Jim Gaye, Sales and Marketing Manager, Espace Motors, Quantum Net Limited, to the Commission of Inquiries of Local Government Councils, Jembe Hotel KMC, dated the 25th of September 2024. The table of content is the requested letter of employment, requested Photon agreement, requested Quantum Net in brackets Espace Motors documents. 4, requested photon invoice. 5th, requested QuantumNet stroke AGIP correspondences and KMC final invoice. Sorry, Paul, can you come to the table, please? The fifth document in the docket is QuantumNet / AGIP correspondences and KMC final invoice. The next document presented by the witness is the KMC Mbalit project documents. These are presented by Jim Gaye, Sales and Marketing Manager, dated the 17th of May, 2023. These two dockets are admitted together in evidence and they are marked as LGC/JG/KMC/001.
As the commission places. Now, Mr. Gaye, do you not have receipts of purchase of these trucks?
No, I don't.
No, I don't mean you, I mean the office.
Yeah,
Why you not issued with receipts of the purchasing these trucks?
No, we are not issued receipts.
How is that possible?
We make purchase orders.
Yes.
Yeah, and we send it to them and
And how are payments done?
payments are done through transfers.
Yes, we need evidence of payment.
Okay.
Can you please write it down?
Okay.
For all the trucks involved in between Espace Motors and KMC and Futon.
Okay.
And what is the senior management structure for Espace Motors? You are the sales and marketing manager. Are you answerable to anyone?
You have a general manager and I have a managing director.
Come again, sir?
I have a GM.
Who is the GM?
I'm Usman Kebe.
Usman Kebe.
Kebe.
Usman Kebe.
Yes.
And then after Usman Kebe as the GM?
I have my MD.
For Espace Motors?
Yeah, for QuantumNet Limited.
They have the same management?
Yeah.
And the MD is?
Mohammed Jah.
And you are the sales and marketing manager?
That's correct.
So you are the head of Espace Motors?
The division of sales vehicles.
Yes.
Yeah, that is correct.
I mean, Espace Motors, do you deal with any other type of business apart from sales of vehicles?
Servicing.
I mean, everything you do.
After sales service, yes, for the motor vehicles.
But you're the head as well in relation to service?
No, there's a technical manager.
There's a technical manager. And the name?
Of the technical manager?
Yes.
Sam Lewis.
All right. We will be requesting for the statement of accounts, but we will ask the GM or the MD.
Statement of account in
No, don't worry about it. I think we will ask for, we'll ask that question to the GM, the general manager, and the managing director. Any other questions for Mr. Gaye, Madam Chairperson?
No question.
Then we apply that Mr. Gaye be discharged from the witness box. We will call him back when we review these documents.
Thank you, Mr. Gaye, for coming.
Thank you, ma'am.
We would call you back if we find the need to do so, and you are hereby discharged.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, Madam Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Madam Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind you that you are still on the oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Chair, I hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Good afternoon,
Good
Madam
afternoon.
Camara.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Council, can we proceed?
Yes, Chair, thank you so much. Madam Camara, do you have the documents that you have been asked to bring?
Yes, sir.
What are the documents you have in your possession?
I have the list of contracts we have from 2018 to date.
List of the contracts from 2018 to date.
I have the strategic plan.
Please proceed.
I have the department report in 2018.
Come again, sir.
The
Madam,
department report in 2018.
for 2018.
I have the work plans 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023.
We apply to tender the following document from the witness Nyima Camara, Director of Planning and Development. The first is the report between the months of January and December 2018, signed by the witness Nyima Camara. The KMC Strategic Plan 2019 to 2022, a list of projects implemented during the period from 2019 to 2022. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
It has 21. The list is from 1 to 21. And the annual work plans from 2019 to 2023
Yes.
into evidence as an exhibit. Yes. I also ask that you provide us information regarding not only the list of the projects, but the detailed information, that is the status of this project. Do you recall this? Whether they are completed,
Yes,
whether they are not
I
completed.
have it on the list.
They are all listed.
Yes, sir.
And for the ones that were completed, do you know whether there were certificates of completion issued?
Yes, we do issue certificate of
They
completion.
were all issued.
Yes, sir.
And you would have evidence of that as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Madam Camara, the report for the Department of Planning, does it cover from 2018 to date?
No, it's, I was asked to present the 2018 one.
Only 2018?
Yes.
All right. That is from the planning unit, right?
Planning department, yes.
All right, thank you. And just for confirmation, the total number of projects executed by Canifing Municipal Council from 2018 to 2021 is 21 projects, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
It's an exhaustive list, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The annual work plan is from 2018 to 2023.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that correct?
Yes.
The Canifing Municipal Council list of projects implemented during the period under review, that is 2018 to 2023, being 21 projects. The list is admitted as an exhibit. And the second document is the second bundle of documents is the annual work plan of the Directorate of Planning and Development for the years 2019 to 2023. And the activity report for the planning unit covering the period January to December 2018. And the final document is the Carnifing Municipality Council Strategic Plan from 2019 to 2022, and it's dated December 2018. These documents are admitted in a bundle as an exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/NC/KMC/003.
As commission places. We do not have any further questions. You have other documents? These are all you have brought?
Yes, this was at my list.
Honorable Chairperson, we don't have any questions for this witness.
All right. Madam Camara, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And if you need any further clarification on the documents that you have submitted to us, we will let you know to come back.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Council?
Yes,
You are discharged,
another witness.
Madam Camara.
Thank you, ma'am.
We have another witness?
We have another witness to call.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Welcome back. Can kindly take your seat, Mr. Witness. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair.
Yes.
Thank you. Madam Chair, I hand over the witness for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jane.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Council, can we proceed?
Yes, thank you very much. Mr. Jane, do you have the documents that you have?
Yes,
you have
sir.
brought?
Yes, sir. I have the document, suppliers list 2021-2023.
Yes.
I have the monthly report 2021-2023.
Yes.
But I have only 2022 here. The other one is with the investigation. They check it at the council office, and they show it to me 2 weeks back, and I confirm it. They take it back to the council office.
Okay. You said you have the list of the suppliers.
Yes, sir.
You have the monthly reports for monthly procurement
Report.
And the other one you have is?
Single source.
Yes. For
I have the
covering,
annual report on single source.
yes, covering which?
2023.
2023.
Yes.
How about 2018?
No, we are not doing any annual single report until 2023.
You started in
Yes.
2023,
Yes, because I was in the procurement in 2021.
21.
Yes.
And let's first admit the ones you have. You were saying that there's another outstanding file,
Yes, the monthly report.
the monthly reports
From 2020 to 2021.
from 2020
Yes.
to 2021.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
I have the contract committee meetings, November 2020.
Contracts Committee.
meeting, November 2020. Contract Committee meeting, 2021.
Yes.
Contract Committee meeting, 2022. Contract Committee meetings, 2023.
Yes.
It's finished,
Thank you.
sir. Yes.
Is that all?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Madam Chairperson, we apply to tender the following documents. First is the file containing the Contracts Committee meeting minutes for 2023. You are the secretary to the Contracts Committee, you're not?
Yes, sir.
You are.
Yes.
But these are photocopies,
The original, we used to send it to GPP.
the GBA.
Yes.
We have the Contracts Committee meeting minutes for 2022. The Contracts Committee meeting minutes for 2021. Contracts Committee meeting minutes for 2020. But you don't have 2019.
No, I was not in the office.
You're not there in the office. Who was the manager in 2019?
Fatu Saho Cham.
Where is she?
She's no longer in the office.
Farusaho
Cham.
Cham. But where are the minutes available since you succeeded her? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So are there any minutes that were kept?
I don't see it, but I can check in the office.
Is the answer no?
No, sir.
Was there any handing over done?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a copy of that handing over?
No, I don't see it.
Was there handing over from Fatu Sahocham to you?
Yes,
We will need a copy of the handing over.
yes. But it was it was in my bag, one of my bags, but the bag lost since last year.
Since last year.
But I will try with the HR. I think they will have copy.
Very well.
Yes.
We have the annual report on single source for this is for 2024. The annual report.
It's 2023. We used to submit it in January 2024.
2024. But
Did
it covers the period 2023.
2023.
And the report we have in the file, it does not give information regarding the various single source procurement. Just the number, is that correct?
Yes, this is the format.
This is the format.
Yes.
Okay, we will look into that. We have the suppliers list from 2021 to 2023. We have this monthly summary report for 2022. We apply to have the documents admitted into evidence and marked accordingly.
Mr. Jane, the contract committee, is it covering from 2020 to 2023?
Yeah, when I started as the secretary to the contract committee.
All right. The Kanifing Municipal Council Contract Committee minutes meetings covering the period 2020 to 2023 are hereby admitted in evidence, and they are marked as LGC/AJ/KMC/002.
As the Commission pleases.
Mr. Jani, the annual report, the procurement report. Mr. Jani?
Yes, sir. Yes, madam.
Yes, the annual report. Is it just covering for 2023?
Yes, it's what I tell council. We started in 2023.
All right. So the report is for specifically for which year?
For every year, we send annual single source report to GPPA.
This
one is only for 2023.
2020? Three.
Yes.
The annual report for the procurement department for the year 2023 is hereby admitted in evidence, and it is marked as LG/AJ/KMC/003.
As the Commission pleases.
Mr. Jani, the monthly reports, are they covering from the period 2021 to 2023?
This one is only 2022. But when I come here last 2 weeks back, I check it with the investigators. They take it from the council office and show it to me, and they take it back.
Okay.
They say when I come here, they will bring it here.
So this one is just for
2022.
2022.
Yes.
The monthly report for 2023 is hereby admitted in evidence, and it is marked as LGC/AJ/KMC/004.
As the Commission pleases.
The suppliers list for Kanifing Municipal Council covering the period 2021 to 2023 is hereby admitted in evidence, and it is marked as LGC/AJ/KMC/005.
As the Commission pleases.
These are the documents I have.
Thank you. Mr. Jane, I have a few questions for you. Were you there when the 5 farms were contracted? That's Frago debt recovery, Boya debt recovery, Coras debt recovery, and is it African Merchants Limited? And SEBR, is it Saba Financial and Audit Consulting?
Yes.
Consultancy services. You were
Yes,
there?
yes, because I'm the secretary to the contract committee.
Yes. So what can you tell the Commission about how these contracts were awarded?
How, the way they award the contract committee was not through due process because they don't advertise it, and they also they don't take it to GBPA also.
Go through due process.
Yes, sir.
It was not advertised.
It was not advertised.
There was no procurement method that was adopted
We don't even mention about anything about procurement.
about procurement.
Yes.
Do you know why?
I don't know. I don't even source these 5 companies.
You did not?
I don't even know these 5 companies.
You don't even have an idea about these 5 companies?
No. I think this thing came from the finance department.
The finance department?
Yes.
Who was the finance manager at the time?
Sirif Njai.
Sheriff Njai.
Yes. Acting state finance manager.
Do you think that that is proper?
No, it's not proper.
Do the council have the right to bypass procurement and conduct their own procurement in this manner?
The council, they should not bypass through procurement.
The law says they must comply with
They
the
must
procurement
comply with
regulations.
procurement.
Good. The other question is the procuring of the services of a legal practitioner, Senghor law practice. Are we aware of this?
No, that time I was not in the procurement department.
Do you have, when you took over, did you have any file or correspondence or notes handed over to you in relation to that particular procurement?
No, sir.
Do you know whether a file exists for a particular procurement?
No, sir.
It does not exist.
No, they don't even tell me about this Senghor.
They don't even talk about it.
Yeah, they don't even tell me about this Senghor law firm.
You are not informed about it.
No, I'm not informed about it.
The other question is, do you know whether council procured the service of any consultant apart from these 5?
No, I don't.
How about advisors?
No, I think you only have expertise in our committees. Experts.
In your committees?
Yes, in our committees.
No further questions for this witness. We will call him back.
Mr. Janet, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, ma'am.
We will issue notice to appear when we look at your documents, and you are discharged. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat.
Thank you.
Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Madam Chair, hand over the witness for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Dr. Keita.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are
You
you?
are welcome back.
Thank you.
All right. Council, can you proceed?
Thank you. Mr.
Yes.
Keita, how are you? Dr.
Okay.
Keita, how are you?
I'm all right. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Do you have the documents that we have asked you to produce?
Yes.
Please, can you guide us through the documents you have in your possession?
The employment letter, the appointment letter, and private debt collectors contract.
So let's take it one at a time. The your employment letter.
Yeah, the appointment letter.
Do you have your confirmation?
Yeah, it's here. Yeah.
Okay. What else do you have?
Private debt collectors contract contract documents.
Okay. Proceed, please.
Yes, and the revenue that the register of revenue, weekly revenue report,
Yes.
and financial statement.
The yearly financial statement.
Yeah, the time I was there, yeah.
Yes. Proceed, please.
And Mbalit contract documents.
Yes.
And bank accounts, list of banks that we are banking with.
Please proceed.
Yeah, for the budget for 2020 and 2021, I already submitted over here, so I couldn't bring them.
Very well.
Yeah. And I have the suspension letter
Yes.
and the letter of the recall when I was recalled to go back to work.
Very well. Is that all?
Yes, that's it.
Yes, can we please have the document? Do you have the bank reconciliations?
The bank reconciliation, I couldn't find it because we moved from the old office to the new one, and the folders were all messed up. But I think probably they must have been submitted over here.
They must have been. Are you sure about
think
that?
so. Yeah, I looked for it all over the place. I couldn't find them.
All right. Then we will need you to liaise with the registrar so that you can
Check them.
find out whether it was part of the documents that were submitted.
Okay. This idea.
Dr. Kelly, we have your offer of appointment as Director of Finance within the local government service. But
Yes.
we have apparently a pen or writing or ink.
The
on
one
top of
over
the-
there. Actually, at that time, I wanted to send some documents to Fatu Jiba, and she gave me her email address. So I wrote it there, and then that's why I took it out.
All
That's,
right.
yeah.
Do you mind signing against it to show that you're the one who
Sure.
did this? All right.
Yeah.
Apply to tender an offer of appointment as Director of Finance within the local government service. Letter addressed to Dr. Keita. Today is 27th of February, 2020. We have a memo from the Director of Administration to the Director of Finance, Keita, with the subject, a detailed handing over note and surrender of office keys and vehicles. This is in relation to your suspension.
Yes.
I have a recommendation for an interdiction of Senator Martin Sonko and co. to proceed on administrative leave, addressed to the Deputy Chief Executive Officer. Date is 8 February 2003 from the Local Government Service Commission. It's a reply to a letter with the reference number BEW 1191201/01 in bracket 51, dated the 6th of February 2023. This is signed by Mamadou Diallo, Chairman, Local Government Service Commission. The Honorable Minister of Lands and the General Government is copied, Permanent Secretary, Lord Mayor, Senator Martin Sonko, Dr. Aliou Keda, Mam Kaba Bas, Babukar Sanyang, and Bakari Jao. We have a letter addressed to the Deputy Chief Executive Officer with the heading recommendation for an interdiction of Senator Martin Sonko and co. to proceed on administrative leave, 2nd February 2023, signed by Mamadou Diallo for the Chairman, Local Government Service Commission. We have the following contracts. The contract agreement between Carnifing Municipal Council and Frago Debt Recovery. Contract between Carnifing Municipal Council and African Merchants Limited. Contract between Carnifing Municipal Council and Cora Debt Recovery Farm. Contract agreement between KMC and Sabah Financial and Audit Consultancy Services. Contract document between KMC and Boya Factoring. And we have the weekly KMC weekly revenue report for the year 2020, 2021. (2023, 2024). Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
We have the Carnifing Municipal Council revenue and expenditure statement for the year ended 31st December 2021. We have an agreement between Carnifing Municipal Council and Espace Motors, represented by Jim Gaye, Sales Manager. Mr. Keda, you have writings on for the year 2021, the operational accounts and other accounts. You wrote with pen?
Yeah, because the account numbers change. And when I confirmed that, I put the current account numbers there.
Do you want to attach a note and a signature?
Yes. Okay.
We have the request to pay your cash shortage of $24,000
Yeah.
from the Director of Finance to Maimuna Sala,
Yeah.
25th of March 2024. Lastly, we have for the year 2021 the operational accounts. and other accounts document as endorsed by the witness. All into evidence as an exhibit.
The documents presented by the witness are going to be admitted in a bundle, and they are as follows. A memo from the Director of Admin to the Director of Finance, Dr. Aliu Keita. The memo is copied to the Lord Mayor and DCEO. The memo is dated the 26th of July 2021 with the subject, a detailed handing over notes and surrender of office keys and vehicle. Dr. Keita.
Yes.
Where is the detailed handing over notes? This is just the cover, the memo.
That's all they handed over to us.
Sorry?
This all I was supplied. When we have been suspended,
Yes.
they just brought this memo to us.
Yes, what I'm asking now, was there a detailed handing over that you made?
Actually, I didn't do any detailed handing over because I was told to leave immediately.
Thank you. That is what I wanted to confirm. A letter dated the 8th of February 2023, addressed to the Deputy Chief Executive Officer, Kanifing Municipal Council. The letter is from the Local Government Service Commission with the subject, a recommendation for an interdiction of Senabu Martin Sonko and Co. to proceed on administrative leave. The letter is signed by Mamadou Jallo, Chairman, Local Government Service Commission. It is copied to the Honorable Minister, Ministry for Lands and Regional Government, Permanent Secretary, Ministry for Lands and Regional Government, Lord Mayor, Kanifing Municipal Council, Seynat Martin Sonko, Dr. Aliu Keita, Mam Kaba Bas, Babukar Sanyang, Bakari Jao. Fine. A letter dated the 2nd of February 2023, addressed to the Deputy Chief Executive Officer of Kanifing Municipal Council. The letter is from Local Government Service Commission with the subject recommendation for an interdiction of Senabu Martin Sonko and co to proceed on administrative leave. The letter is signed by Momodu Jalo, Chairman, Local Government Service Commission. It is copied to the Honorable Minister for Lands and Regional Government, Permanent Secretary, Ministry for Lands and Regional Government, Lord Mayor, Kanifing Municipal Council, Senabu Martin Sonko, Dr. Aliu Keta, Mam Kaba Bas, Babukar Sanyang, and Bakari Jao. A letter dated the 27th of February 2020. It's from the Ministry for Lands, Regional Government and Religious Affairs with reference LM 35/131/01 in bracket 79. It is addressed to Dr. Aliu Keta, Serakunda, the Gambia, with the subject offer of appointment as Director of Finance within the Local Government Service. It is signed by Seni Ndong for Permanent Secretary. It is copied to the Chairman, Local Government Service Commission, Lord Mayor, KMC, Chief Executive Officer. A contract agreement between Kanifing Municipal Council and Fragos Debt Recovery Agency. And it is signed by Mamsi Sise and the Managing Director of Fragos Debt Recovery. A contract between Kanifing Municipal Council and African Merchants Limited, hereinafter referred to as consultant. It is signed by Mamset Sise and the Managing Director, Angela Andrews. A contract agreement between Kanifing Municipal Council and Chorus Debt Recovery Firm, hereinafter referred to as consultant, and it is signed by Pasit Sise and the Managing Director of Chorus Debt Recovery Firm. A contract agreement between Kanifing Municipal Council and SAP's Financial and Audit Consultancy Services. It is signed by Pasit Sise and the Managing Director for SAPS. A contract agreement between Kanifing Municipal Council and Boya Factoring, hereinafter referred to as consultant. It is signed by Pasit Sise and the Managing Director of Boya Factoring. A weekly revenue report for the period covering 17th of May 2020 to June 2021. Weekly totals covering the period 8 October 2023 Council, this weekly totals for the period covering 8th of October 2023 to the 6th of October 2024 is outside of our mandate.
That's correct.
So therefore, we will return this to the witness. Please return this to Dr. Keta.
May I just please see it here? We are grateful.
The Kanifing Municipal Council Revenue and Expenditure Statement for the year ended 31st December 2021. an agreement made between Kanifing Municipal Council, represented by Jaja Cham, Acting Chief Executive Officer, and Espace Motors Kanifing, represented by Jim Gaye, Sales Manager, hereinafter referred to as the suppliers. The agreement is signed by Mr. Jaja Cham, witnessed by Fatumata S. Cham, and for the procuring institution, and for the supplier, it is signed by Jim Gaye, Sales Manager, and witnessed by Samba Fai. A memo dated the 25th of March, 2024. Council, this also is, let me find out from Dr. Keta.
Yes.
This memo dated the 25th of March 2024. This cash shortage of 24,000, is it in relation to the shortage in 2024 or in 2023?
2024.
2024.
Yes.
All right, Council, this is also outside of our mandate.
All right, thank you.
Please return this document today.
Yes.
Thank you.
The operational accounts for year 2021 is the last document. All of these documents are admitted in a bundle as an exhibit in evidence, and it is marked as LGC/DAK/KMC/002.
Ask the commission, please. Dr. Keda, just ask a few questions.
Yes.
You as the Director of Finance, how were you keeping, making sure the cash books that were being kept by your employees or your staff
Yes. Yes.
are kept in safe custody?
Can you repeat that, please?
As the Director of Finance, you have revenue collectors, or this involves the market masters, license managers, everyone involved in the collection of revenue.
Yes.
And for those who are supposed to keep cash books, how were you ensuring that their cash books were kept safely?
Well, actually, I delegate duties to the managers in the revenue units.
Okay.
I delegate those duties to the managers in the, let's say, in the market, rates, and license units.
Yes.
Yeah, those are the people who actually take care of all those things.
I mean, how do you do this delegation? How do you delegate? Is it in writing or verbal delegate authority?
Well, actually, in their terms of reference, it's
Yes.
stated there. So that's what, in their terms of reference, it's stated there what they need to do.
And what is that? So some of them were employed way before you were employed. In fact, most of them were employed way before you became the Director of Finance. So whatever is contained in their term of reference would not be what you have delegated them to do.
Yes, what I mean is, before I came, or if they are redeployed or they have been appointed, they are given a terms of reference.
Yes.
And if there is any extra duty that I think I can give it to them, I call them and I let them know this is what they're supposed to do.
You don't write to them?
You mean by writing?
Yes.
Occasionally, I can't remember writing. Most of the time, I call them in my office and we meet, we discuss
So
things.
you delegate your statutory duties by way of oral correspondence?
Well, some oral, but some written.
I mean, in this
Yes,
case,
sir. Yeah, some.
in this particular case, in relation to the cash books, I ask this
Yeah.
question because most of the witnesses will come and say that their cash books are in the store and they are submitted for audit, and then at some point it is kept in the store. And then when we request for them,
Yeah.
they were called to go and be searching for their cash books.
Actually, you know, when the
Is that statement correct? When they say that, would that be correct?
From
what
audit,
was that happening?
yeah, from audit,
No, no,
generally.
let's get the facts first.
Yeah.
Most of them, if not all of them, will say that the area council will ask that they go and look for their cash books in the store,
Yes.
where they are all kept, and then they have to do this by themselves. And so because of that, we could not get many cash books.
Well, what happened, we have
Is
storekeepers.
that a statement of fact?
Yeah, we have storekeepers. So
No,
everything's-
let's just get the statement from the evidence from these witnesses first, the ones that were the revenue collectors first.
Yeah, I think when they say it's in the store, that means it's being filed away.
It's been?
It's been archived. It's
Yes.
been filed away. So usually it's left there to 6 years or something. But if it is needed at any time, they can always contact the storekeeper to collect it.
So it is correct.
Yes.
Their statements will be correct.
Their statement should be correct, yes.
It's
It
correct.
goes to the store, yes.
Good. And then there's a storekeeper.
Yes, the storekeeper.
And who is the storekeeper?
The storekeeper, the manager for the stores is Alassane Nyan.
Asanyan. And
Yes.
he has records of everything that is kept there.
Yes, they have record of everything, yeah.
And
And
Asanyan,
you have Alassane Nyan, you have Fode Mane, and you have Bunama Manjang.
Alasanyang, Fode Mane, and Bunama
Manjang.
Manjang.
Yeah.
And are they all under in your department?
Yes, stores is on the finance department, yeah.
Good. So in that regard, we will request you
Yes.
to bring all the cash books that were submitted, especially in 2019.
Well, I was not there in 2019.
But you are the Director of Finance now.
Yes.
And if
but-
if there's an archive and there are records of all these that were being kept in this store, you will see it. You'll have to have access to it.
Yes, as a matter of fact, everything was brought out.
Exactly. So what
Yeah,
you do?
It's right, yeah. We told, I went after them because the CEO was talking to me about it, and I followed it up.
Yes.
So all the cash books are, basically they're all there now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we will now ask that you produce them. So it's for you to summon the storekeepers, let them give an account of the cash books that are in the store,
Yeah.
and then you produce these cash books. You know why I'm asking this?
Yeah. Well,
Because the responsibility of keeping these books of accounts is primarily your responsibility. And you don't have the power to delegate this responsibility. Do you understand that? Do you have the financial manual with you?
do I have to what?
The financial manual with you?
Currently, I don't have it.
Let me ask that you be given the financial manual.
Yeah.
Now we will give you a copy.
Yeah.
You may please turn page 10 of the Financial and Accounting Manual for Local Government Authorities. Section 204, you will see your role as the Director of Finance.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've seen it.
Have you seen that? Can you please read?
Yeah, overall coordination and control of the accounting functions of council.
No, so you will read loud, please, for everyone to hear.
Yeah, overall coordination and
It
control
starts
of
with the Director of Finance.
Yeah, the Director of Finance is head of the finance department of the council and shall be responsible for the overall coordination and control of the accounting functions of council, supervision of accounting staff, production of the annual financial statement, interpretation, analysis of accounts.
Please turn to page 11.
Yeah, he will be specifically answerable to the CEO for the following duties.
What do you understand by that?
Well, that's the duties that follows.
Yes,
Yeah,
that you are answerable to the CEO.
To the CEO,
So
yeah.
he did not say these managers are answerable to the CEO. The rule is you cannot sub-delegate an authority that you have been delegated. You understand that? So go to paragraph O.
Paragraph O. Yes, produce promptly all cash,
To produce promptly,
all cash,
yes?
stamp securities.
Into the microphone, please.
Sorry. Produce promptly all cash,
Yes.
stamps, securities, accounts
Yes.
for audit inspection when required.
And N,
And well, it's
paragraph N.
unto the it's not completed. It's just D is there.
Paragraph N.
Yeah. Well. Actually, yes. They are all under me.
Just
If
please read it, please.
yes.
Please
They-
read paragraph N.
Huh?
Read paragraph N.
M. Submit promptly all.
Take adequate.
Which paragraph you talking about?
You have M
Yeah.
for Mary and N.
Yeah. Okay. N is take adequate precautions against theft or cash book, personal record cards for advanced records, journals, ledgers, etc.
Dr. Keita, we are not hearing what you are saying. Can you please move the microphone nearer to you so
Yeah.
that we can hear, and kindly raise your voice so that we hear what you are saying?
Okay.
Thank you, Chair.
Okay. N says take adequate precautions against theft or cash book, I think, personal record, cards for advanced records, journals, ledgers. Some words are not very clear here, so I'm not advanced. I think it's advanced.
Let me read for you.
Yeah.
It says N, take adequate precautions against theft or fire of such books and documents as cash book, personal record, cards for advances and deposits,
Yes.
personal emoluments records, journals, ledgers, etc.
Yeah.
And Q says, ensure that all records required to be kept are properly kept.
Yes.
Do you see this?
Yes.
So you understand that this is an authority that is delegated to you.
Yeah, I know. I'm positive. That's why when the CEO told me you went after him about cash, he told me about it. I went after them.
Yes.
And they produced the cash books.
They did not.
The ones that were missing, we went after them to make sure they figure out whether it is.
So I am asking again because most of the cash books, especially for 2019, we could not access them because of the fact that they have submitted these cash books to the Director of Finance's office.
No, what happened was they stored it. It was stored at a place. I think they couldn't figure. They forgot about where it was stored. But it was the bill.
Yes.
Yeah.
So please, you can write it down that you are required to produce
Okay.
these cash books.
Yeah.
Procurement. For the period that you serve as Director of Finance, where you making sure that all payments in relation to procurement were following procurement rules?
Well, I'm a part of the contract committee, and the CEO is the chairman of the contract committee.
Yes.
When I'm invited there,
Yes.
if I have anything in mind that I can contribute,
Yes.
I voice it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm still listening.
Yes,
all?
that's what I'm saying. Yes.
That's the contracts committee.
Yeah.
But in your capacity as a Director of Finance, you have to make sure that every payment is genuine.
Exactly. Yeah.
And what the test for the genuineness of payment depends on the nature of the payment.
Exactly.
So if it is a contract-related payment, then you have to make sure that all the relevant procedures are followed.
Yes.
Now, that's why I'm asking you whether you, in your capacity as Director of Finance, you are making sure that payments made to businesses or individuals are or have followed due process.
Due process, exactly. The CEO signs it first and then brings it to me, and I go over it to try to make sure everything is in order.
So for all the
Before
payments
I
that you
sign
have, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I try to make sure everything is done the right way it should be done. And that's,
So for all the payments that you have authorized, where you making sure that they pass through the proper?
yeah, during my period of time, all the payments that pass through my desk, I try to make sure everything is done right.
Where you authorizing payments for the clearing of dump sites?
Sometimes, yes.
Did they all pass through procurement?
In the clearing of dump site,
Yes.
well, with reference to dump site, they sign a contract.
Yes. Signing a contract does not mean
Yeah.
procurement rules are followed. Are you familiar with procurement rules?
Now, when you sign a contract with dump site, they sign a contract with the guy.
Yes.
And when he does the work,
Yes.
he presents his bill,
Yes.
and we paid.
Is that how you understand it?
Yes,
Is
that's
that how-
what we do.
Is that how you understand it?
Well, that's what has been going on.
I know. I mean, I am grateful for your honesty.
Yeah.
I'm asking whether that is how you understand it.
Well, you know, it's not like goods or something like that. This is an ongoing thing. It's an ongoing service that needs to be. They have to dress. Dump site dressing is continuously going on. So I guess that's why it was contracted to one person, and when he does the work, he presents the bill, and then we paid.
Madam Chair,
Yeah.
But we have supervisors there who make sure the work is done.
Is that all, Ms.
Yeah.
Dr. Thank you.
Yes.
Council, is a convenient point to stop. We will continue tomorrow.
thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much. We may rise.
All right, thank you.